Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. In what month do we vote for president? November. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful. Checks and balances. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President.